I'll be back in 20 minutes. And Morgan better not be still cleaning the windows when I get back. Mom? What, Morgan? Why was this in the donation box in the garage? Gwen? I can't believe you. What? I didn't put it there. Morgan must be lying again. No, I'm not. You always think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. Or you're making this all up so you don't get in trouble for hiding it in the first place. Gwen, would it really kill you to believe your daughter for once? Well, seeing as how you can't trust yours, the apple must not fall far from the tree. Mom, I'm not lying. I went in the garage to get my Skip It and I found this in the donation box. What were you doing in the garage in the first place? You're supposed to be cleaning the windows. I told her to go play. There's no reason for her to be cleaning all those windows. It's so she can pay for the new plushie for Carly since she destroyed hers. But you know what? I'll just go ahead and take this one off your hands so I can give this to your sister. Mom, that's mine! Not anymore, it isn't. Gwen, I bought that for Morgan, so give it back to her now. No, she lied and ruined her sister's, so now she has to pay the consequences. She didn't lie. You did. You're the one that put it in the donation box, and then you decide to just accuse her of lying for some reason that I cannot wrap my brain around. Seriously? That's what you believe? I wouldn't have even had time to put it in the donation box. I was showering when you came in and put them on the kitchen table, and then the girls opened them right after I got out of the shower. I didn't put them on your kitchen table. I dropped them at your doorstep. No, you didn't. I found them on the kitchen table after I got out of the shower. Well, I did not put them there. Then who did? I'll be back in 20 minutes. And Morgan better not be cleaning the windows when... You put it in the donation... Also, the bra keeps trying to poke out of the shirt. Sorry, guys. All right, we're here. Now we just need to find somebody to talk to. Oh, there's someone right there. Excuse me. Is it just me or is it hot in here? Yes, what can I do for you? Okay, let me preface this by saying I know this is gonna sound crazy, but my daughter went missing 14 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, but actually I recently found her. Well, she found me. This is her right here. That's great. It is, it's amazing. But the thing is, we still have no idea who kidnapped her, and that's why we're here. You see, the kidnapper brought her to this fire station and dropped her off, which is where she was taken to a hospital, and that's how she ended up with these two. Actually, she was swapped with another baby, and that's how she ended up with them, but that's another story for another day, which I can tell you over dinner sometime if you're interested. Here's my number. Call me. Okay. Anyways, the reason we're here is we were wondering if maybe you guys had some files or reports from that night that might mention something, or if you had some security footage that might show us who the kidnapper was. Look, as much as I would love to help, I wasn't even working here 14 years ago, so I can't really tell you anything. The only person that might know something is the fire chief. Is he here? He is. Let me go grab him for you. Oh, thank you so much. Do you really think this is gonna work? 14 years is a long time. I know, but what other choice do we have? I know it's a long shot, but it's worth a try. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chief Evan. I heard you're here to ask about a baby that was dropped off years ago. Yes, I know it's a lot to ask seeing as how it was 14 years ago, and you probably don't even remember, but... Oh, I remember. You do? I do. It's kind of hard to forget something like that. Well, what can you tell us? It was a pretty quiet night. I was actually starting to doze off when I heard a bang on the door. When I opened it, there was just a basket sitting on the ground. I looked around to see who dropped it off and saw somebody running in the distance. Then I looked down at the basket again and realized it was a baby. A little girl wrapped in a fuzzy pink blanket with the name Abigail embroidered on it. Oh my God, that's the blanket I brought her home from the hospital in. She was the tiniest little thing and even had this little birthmark on the side of her head that was so cool. It looked like a crescent moon. That's why I've always remembered it. Did it look like this? Yes! So you saw the person that brought her here then? Yes, but barely. I wasn't able to make out much. It looked like it was a woman, pretty short, with long dark hair, but that's pretty much all I could see. Well, what happened after that? A police officer picked her up and took her to the hospital, and that was that. Sorry I can't give you any more. Oh no, you gave us plenty. Thank you so much. Now I at least have somewhat of an idea of who took her. Of course, ma'am. Now I gotta get back to work, but stop by if you've got any more questions, okay? Thank you again. Y'all have a good one. Wait, I'm confused. I thought you said there was no record of a baby being dropped off that night. There wasn't, but Mrs. Schmidt said there was. And if Mrs. Schmidt says something happened, then it happened. Why would she want us to lie? I don't ask questions, kid. I just take the check and do what she asks. And if you want to keep your portion of the very large donation she gave us, you better keep your mouth shut too. So, now that you have a description, can you think of anybody that fits it? Actually, no. And the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make any sense. Why would some random woman come into my house, steal my baby, and then drop her off at a fire station? Yeah, and how did she get into your house without breaking in? You know, something just isn't adding up. I feel like there is a major clue that we are missing. Hello? Hey, it's Jacob, the firefighter you just spoke to. Oh, hi, Jacob. Wow, you couldn't even stay away from me for 5 minutes, now could you? Listen, I need you to listen carefully. I really shouldn't be saying this, but something just isn't sitting right with me. It's called butterflies. I had them too when I saw you. What? No, this is about your friend's daughter. Oh, well, what about her? She was never brought here that night, or any other night. The chief made up the whole story. Wait, what? Why would he do that? He's being paid off by that billionaire's wife. What's her name? Robin Schmidt. Yes. She knew you were coming and told us to make up a story to have you chase fake clues. How did she even know we were coming? I don't know, but you didn't hear any of this from me, okay? Anyways, I gotta go before the chief sees me. Bye. That bitch! You better not be talking to me. No, Robin Schmidt. Apparently that whole story we just heard was all fake. The sexy firefighter just called me and told me that she paid off the fire chief and told him to make up a story to fool us. That sneaky little gold digger. See, I knew we shouldn't have gone up against this kind of money. She can buy this entire town 5 times over if she wants to. No. The story we heard had to be true. The chief knew way too many details, like the pink blanket. Yeah, and he also knew about my birthmark. Exactly. How would Miss Schmidt have known about that? Because someone who did know told her. Dawn, what are you doing here? I found something, but I couldn't risk telling you guys at the station, so I followed you here. Well, what is it? Something about all of this has felt way off from the very beginning, so I pulled up the scheduling at our office from that night. And do you know what I found? What? Charlie wasn't working that day. He called out sick. What? Yep, he never even entered the building, so his alibi of being at the police station doesn't check out. Well, I also looked into the fire station and saw that a police officer was never brought here that night. Nor was a police officer ever called to take a baby to the hospital. So that means somebody who happens to have a badge and a uniform who wasn't on duty that day is the one that brought her in. Charlie! See, I wasn't that far off now, was I? No, I refuse to believe this. Why would my ex-husband kidnap his own daughter? Wait, didn't you say he left you for somebody else? Maybe that's why he did it. Yes, but even so, I refuse to believe it without any proof. Well, there is one person who saw the police officer that night. Oh, please don't tell me we have to go back to... Donna, here we come!
Get ready with me while I tell you about my boyfriend who didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day. Again. So we have been together for 5 years. Yes, 5. You heard that right. And this is the 5th year in a row that he hasn't gotten me anything. Like, he literally works right next to a grocery store, you guys. So he could easily just go over there during lunch or even on his way home and get me something. But no, he says he forgot. Meanwhile, I went all out for him. I not only bought this man 6 new PS5 games, but I also got him courtside tickets to see his favorite basketball team. And on top of that, I got him front row seats to see his favorite singer live. And I made him his favorite dinner when he got home from work. I even gave him a foot massage. And what does this man get me? Absolutely nothing. I don't even know why I get him anything. Last year I took him on a trip to Europe and I paid for everything. Hotels, flights, food. It was all on my dime. And he got me nothing. I was so upset, I spent the rest of the trip crying. But this year, I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm gonna get all dolled up and take myself out for Valentine's Day. So he can sit alone at home and play his little video games while I go and flirt with strangers to get free drinks. So happy Valentine's Day to me and all the other girls out there that have to take care of themselves today because their boyfriend won't. But anyways, I'm off to go to my favorite restaurant by myself. Have a good Valentine's Day, everybody.
Hey guys, so first up, I did not expect the video I posted yesterday to go viral. Like, I literally posted it and went to bed and woke up and it had 5 million views. That is crazy. Anyways, I keep receiving comments like this, so I just wanted to hop on here real quick and clarify a couple things because I was definitely in my feelings last night, and I feel like some of the things I said are just being taken the wrong way. First off, I want to say that my boyfriend is literally like the sweetest, kindest person on this planet. And even though he never buys me anything for Valentine's Day, birthdays, Christmas, or anniversaries, he's still the greatest person I know. We've been together for 5 years, you guys. Like, we are in love. And honestly, my love language is words of affirmation anyways, so I don't need gifts. Him telling me that he loves me is enough for me. But my boyfriend, his love language is receiving gifts, so that's why I go all out for him. Like, it's literally not that serious, you guys. I was just letting off some steam, and that small video is not a reflection of our entire relationship. You guys only saw a small piece of what our relationship is like, and I promise you, he is the best boyfriend ever. Like, if you guys knew him the way that I do, you wouldn't be saying these things. So yeah, just wanted to clear that all up so you all can stop telling me to leave him now. We are deeply, deeply in love. Okay? Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day. My boyfriend and I are actually about to go to the movies, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Okay guys, these comments are getting ridiculous. You guys are taking this whole Valentine's thing way too serious, so I wanted to bring my boyfriend on here so you guys can see that we are fine and we are deeply in love. Right, babe? Babe, what? We're like so in love, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Isn't he cute?
Stop touching me!
Babe, I was just playing.
Well, stop!
He's so cute when he's cranky. But seriously, this man is the love of my life, and this is the best relationship I have ever been in. Like, I fully intend to marry this man and start a family with him one day, and I don't care what you all on the internet think. At the end of the day, it's my relationship, and I know what a great guy he is, so that's all that matters. Right, babe?
Can we go get food? Cane's is right up the road.
Yeah, we can go get some after I finish this video.
Okay, and also, I don't have my wallet on me, so...
Don't worry, babe, I got you.
Cool.
Of course, baby. Anyways, you guys need to chill out. We are fine, I promise. He is the best thing that has ever happened to me, so you guys don't need to worry. We are so happy together.
Can you hurry up? I'm hungry.
Yeah, of course. And actually, I haven't eaten anything today and I'm really hungry too, so that's really sweet of you to make sure that I eat.
Uh-huh.
See guys, isn't he just the best? All right, we're gonna go get Cane's now.
Finally.
Put a finger down if your boyfriend of 5 years just broke up with you, even though you're both currently on your birthday trip that you paid for him to go on, by the way, and he ditched you during your birthday dinner to go hook up with some random girl he met on Tinder, so now you're all by yourself in a random city. And it doesn't make any sense because there were literally no signs of him being unhappy, and the breakup just came out of nowhere, so now you're just sad and confused on your birthday. Happy birthday to me, I guess. It's time for a haul. I'm gonna show you guys all the things I bought for my boyfriend for our 6-year anniversary. Okay, so first up we have this.
I did not expect that video I posted yesterday to go viral. Like, I thought maybe 3 people would see it, but I woke up to... Can I help you? She wants the tea. She's like, what? What went viral? Whenever you guys watch my videos, just assume there's always at least one cat within 5 feet of me, because that's pretty much what happens.
Yes, you heard that right. Wait. Yes, you heard that right. 5. And this is the 5th year in a row that he hasn't gotten me anything. Like, not only did I get him 5 new, wait.